But this cavern isn't over yet. So there's still plenty of danger ahead, I'm sure. Okay, so what am I dealing with? There's a flying asshole there. Floor asshole there. Plucky asshole there. I forgot what those things are called, but they suck. Okay. Let's take care of these fucking things real quick. Yeah, you know what? Nice. No, you let him go. Piece of shit. Absolutely, you're not killing my Rocky boy. Absolutely not. Okay. So this side has been managed. What's up there? I don't want to bring any Pikmin with me. I kind of want to go scope it out real quick before I head out. So let's let them carry all this stuff back to the ship. We'll take Ochi real fast. Let's break this stuff. Grab all that. Have them get that. Okay, now I'm gonna disband the rest of my squad. Oh, there's still this stuff up here. Okay. Okay, let me get that on the way back. Oh boy. Great. There's 2 of those flying assholes that I don't like. Can you disband, please? It's literally 4 disband commands. Okay, so there's a bicycle horn up here. A poison flower there. So the fact that it keeps giving me poison flowers concerns me a little bit. Oh, is that it? Really? And this is our exit. Yes, this is our exit. Okay. There's also this asshole to deal with. Okay, honestly, that does not seem all that bad. I thought it'd be far worse than that. Okay, cool. Right, so let's grab everybody real quick. What concerns me most is I don't know how I'm gonna tackle that room. Having those 2 flying guys right next to each other poses a pretty serious issue. Ochi, come on. Thank you. Okay, let's throw 2 of our rocks to take care of that. You know what the best strategy might be? The best strategy might just be to lose a couple white Pikmin here. That might be the best way to do this, honestly. Because if I do a charge into the guy in the back, he's not going to die immediately. Hold on. I have an idea. If I can just bait him. Shit. Nope, come back. Okay, that's the strategy I'm going to use, though. But now they're both awake. So if I leave their proximity, yeah, do they settle back down and go back in the ground? Yes, they do. Okay, I can exploit that. I can exploit the shit out of that. Shit. Okay, so he wakes up every time, but it takes him a while to get ready. So I think what I'm going to do is, this time I'm just going to charge my pink Pikmin up there. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to come back, I'm going to let him settle. And then I'm going to wait for another roundabout from this guy. And I know this is quite tedious, but I want to make sure I don't suffer any casualties. I really don't have to. Okay. Okay, that was definitely the way to do it. Alright. So now that I know that that strategy works, let me employ that for this guy as well. Alright, he should topple if I do this. Nice. Instant death. That guy didn't even have a chance. Good, good. Okay. Let's collect our spoils of war. White flower. Okay. I said flower. Lest Twitch get all upset with me. Okay. So, we have a gate here. Where does that tunnel lead? Oh, it leads here. Oh, it allows me to circumvent that room. Okay. But we needed the bicycle horn anyway, and there was no way we were getting that. And I need poison Pikmin to take that shit out real quick, so. This is gonna take very careful planning. This is gonna take some careful planning on my part, I think. So, I need this guy to come over here away from the poison shit. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Stop it. Fucking stink bug. Nice. No. Oh, shit. I didn't know he could... Okay. I didn't know he could do that. Interesting, okay. I did not know that was a possibility. I'm just glad he didn't drop a shit ton of bombs right there. That's probably... You know what? That's probably why they set that up that way. See, that's what I mean. Pikmin is creative at being cruel to you. And it's very cool to see the dynamics and the tricks they use to do it. Where are my purples? Fuck you guys. Look at Ochi. Wow, they have all sorts of crazy shit going on over here. I love it. So, let's see. They had the spiders buried underground. They had the stink bug that pops out and poisons your Pikmin. They had the Pikmin stuff right here that, like, will poison the shit out of you. On top of that, they had the spiders come out of the ground, too. It's just so many elements right there. That could have fucked me over had I not played that as smart as I did. Okay, let's grab him as well. He's right here, so we might as well. Let's hop on Ochi real fast. Okay, so we only have one area to go now. Yeah, give me my purples. Okay. Okay, let's grab that. Let's grab that. We haven't lost any more Pikmins, so that's fantastic. I need to flower up the rest of my boys real quick. That's our exit. And I think, honestly, after they get that piece of gold back, then, yeah. Okay, let's have them get that stuff back, and we're good to go. I'm not worried about those two. They can stay. I'll spare them. Very nice. Okay, cool. We got the 2 pieces of raw material. What is this floor gonna have? How evil is this cavern gonna get? That's what I'm worried about. I don't want 2 sovereign Bulblaxes, and I feel like that's what they're gonna do. This is the final floor as well. So we'll see in a minute what we get. What does future have in store for us? Final sub-level. Okay, what's the deal with this? Oh no. I see something I really was hoping I wouldn't have to see. And I'm very pissed off. Also, I forgot about my white flowers. Shit. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cheat this. Wait, hold on. How many are there? Is it just the one? Oh, it's just the one. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna disband our Pikmin relatively close. Not super close, but close enough. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna run out here and piss this big bitch off. Like so. God, he is thick. That is a problem. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull stuff out of our pack, and we're gonna take bombs, and we're gonna cheat. So fuck this asshole. He sucks. Okay. Now we're gonna rinse and repeat that. As boring as this is, this will ensure that I don't suffer a lot of casualties. What's up, Tubby? He's mad that I called him Tubby. He's very hungry. And he's kind of a dick. Alright, so now that you're sitting down, I'm gonna do this. Nice. Okay, that's a good strategy. It's working very well for me. Wait, is he walking over here? Can he do that? Okay, I think he can. That's not good. I think he can do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait him over to this side of the room. Then I'm going to throw my Pikmin back here like I did before. Then we're going to bomb him again, because he's a piece of shit. And he needs to get bombed. So he's a fat, tubby piece of crap. Right, dickhead. Ow. Don't lick me, fucker. Alright, one more should do it. Okay. Nice. Nope. Shit. Where? Oh, just relative to him. Okay, that's fine. Not bad. Not bad at all. That could have been a lot worse. Turn around, you fat piece of shit. I got a present for you, buddy. Fuck off and die. Go to hell. Nice. GG. Not the most exciting fight. But trust me, those things suck. You don't want to fuck with them. They are terrible. If you can cheese them, definitely do so. So that's also something that this Pikmin presented, is that the tools that you get from the Scientist Man enable you to strategize in a lot of ways that were unavailable to you, and were off the table in the other Pikmins. And this is a very, very large dynamic that is hopefully going to be expanded on in other Pikmin games. Coming from a perpetually stormy region, he's captivated by the sight of a blue sky. He's hoping to see more during this trip. And he found himself in a fucking cavern where there's absolutely no daylight at all. Interesting. So, something about the scientific tools that you can use, like I did in that fight, is that they're very easily exploitable. And I feel like that circumvents a lot of the challenge. Once again, I've said this before, that Pikmin initially presented. And the reason that I feel like this strategy is a natural element of Pikmin, and I don't really like it all that much, is that loss is part of the formula. Getting your ass kicked by things and losing a lot of Pikmin comes with the territory of what the game is. And it feels like through exploiting these tools that you can just circumvent that pretty much entirely. Like, I just fought the biggest Bulblax in the game, and I suffered absolutely not a single loss. Now, of course, that was due to good strategy and preparation on my part, but in an older Pikmin title, as in Pikmin 1 or 2, you would have just had to deal with that. And you wouldn't have been able to just use a tool to exploit it and win the fight like that. And on top of that, Pikmin 1 and 2 have no rewind feature, and I don't even think 3 has one either. So, the open availability to just be able to do that and circumvent all the challenge in the game is not something that I would say is immediately welcomed, at least not in my case. So, a lot of Pikmin presents a learning curve for people to wrap around and adjust to, and to be able to get a grip on what you're fighting and what their behaviors are, and like what the environment is. And it seems like part of the formula of this game with the tools just strips that away, essentially. We only had one loss throughout that entire cavern, and it was due to a fucking flea of all things. So, this Pikmin is definitely a very familiar experience, but it's also a very new one as well, given that dynamic. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if it's exactly a welcome change for me. Because, like, as frustrating as it is to lose large amounts of Pikmin, it kind of makes the game more immersive, and it makes it more dynamic, and it makes it feel more of like a vendetta-fueled blood rage against the thing that wiped out, like, half of your squad, you know? It's like, you want that thing to fucking die. You want that thing to experience internal agony forever and ever and ever until the end of time. Like, until it dies, you know? So it's like, it's not quite the same in this game. It's kind of just like, okay, well, I lost 30 or 40 Pikmin to this thing, and I can just rewind time, and like, it's like it never happened. So like, I don't know if I like that or not. So what else can we do? There's gotta be more. Like, there's most certainly more to this level than just that. But we've explored a good part of it now. We still have to get over here, but I don't know how to do that just yet. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, no, I'm not blind. Oh, I see. So, if I throw them up here, and they run over to the next poison thing, and they run over to the next poison thing, will they automatically push that box for me? Okay, yes, they will. That's just Pikmin being fucking Pikmin. Alright. Okay, so they programmed that way on purpose. That's cool, though. Okay, that's fine. So what does this bring us to? This brings us to a Dandori, doesn't it? Oh, it brings us to the pink onion. I definitely need this. This is definitely my top priority right now. Well now, that is a downright adorable onion. Something about that color makes it look like it could float away at any second.